How to build multiple income streams while working full-time. Most people think building wealth means getting a raise. They're wrong. The real wealth builders I know? They all have the same thing in common. Multiple income streams, and here's the shocking part. The average full-time worker could add $15,000 to $20,000 a year in extra income without quitting their job. We're talking about real money, real strategies, real results. Stick around because I'm showing you exactly how to do this starting today. Let's get straight into part 1. The side hustle that actually works. Here's what I see people get wrong about side hustles. They pick something they think they should do instead of something they can actually do. Your side hustle needs to fit into your real life. Not some fantasy life where you suddenly have unlimited free time. The easiest entry point? Freelancing your existing skills. If you're working a full-time job, you already have expertise. That's valuable. I know a guy making $3,000 a month on Upwork writing copy for e-commerce brands. $3,000 every single month. He spends maybe 8 hours a week on it. He's not doing anything magical. He's taking the skills he uses at his day job and selling them directly. Here's what works. Pick one platform. Pick one skill. Get ruthlessly good at marketing yourself. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and TopTal have real money flowing through them. But here's the secret, you're not competing on price. You're competing on results. A copywriter who can write product descriptions that increase conversion rates by even 5%. That person can charge $200 an hour. Easily. The timeline here matters. Month 1. You're setting up profiles and landing your first client. Months 2 through 4. You're building a reputation and getting reviews. By month 5, you're getting inbound clients asking for you specifically. That's when the money gets real. Now let's talk part 2. Automating your money while you sleep. This part requires 0 extra hours. 0. And it builds wealth faster than your side hustle ever will. Most full-time workers are leaving $40,000, $50,000, sometimes $60,000 on the table over their career because they're not maximizing their retirement accounts. I'm talking about your 401k and your Roth IRA. Here's the math that should wake you up. You're 28 years old making $50,000 a year. You contribute $6,000 a year to a Roth IRA, which you can do with your side hustle money. By the way, you invested in an S&P 500 index fund. Average return is 10% annually. By age 65, that's not $6,000 anymore. That's over $600,000. $600,000 from just $6,000 a year in contributions. But most people max out their 401k first if their employer matches. Get that match. It's free money. We're not being clever here. We're being systematic. Open a Fidelity or Vanguard account today. Seriously. It takes 15 minutes. Start with your employer's 401k. Contribute enough to get the full match. Then open a Roth IRA on Fidelity or Robinhood. Invest in VT Sachs or VU. That's it. You now have a wealth building machine running in the background. The key here is you're not timing the market. You're not checking it daily. You're setting it and letting compound interest do the heavy lifting for the next 30 to 40 years. Part 3 is where most people miss the biggest opportunity. Leveraging your existing assets. You already own things that generate income. Most people just don't realize it. Got a spare bedroom? Rent it on Airbnb. I watched a girl in Austin rent out her spare room for $1,900 a month. That's passive income. Real passive. Got a car sitting there 3 days a week? Sign up for DoorDash or Uber. You know what? This isn't passive, but it's flexible. You control when you work. Got photography skills? Design skills? Sell digital products on Etsy or Gumroad. Create a Canva template once. Sell it 1,000 times. That's actually passive. The pattern here is the same. You're converting something you already have into money. Here's where this gets real for your actual life. Pick one thing from part 1. Commit to it for 90 days. In parallel, set up your retirement investing today. Don't wait. And look at what assets you actually have that could generate income. One person doing this can legitimately add $12,000 to $25,000 annually. That's the difference between struggling and thriving. That's how wealth actually gets built. If you're serious about building real wealth, hit that subscribe button. We drop strategies every single week that actually work. Now go make some money.